Today I want to be talking to you about thyroid, whether that's the thyroid that is overfunctioning, underfunctioning, whether that's Hashimoto's or cysts. There's always a root cause behind the problem. And as a root cause analysis practitioner, this is where I thrive, to help you find that root problem to your chronic health issue. With thyroid, it is a very fascinating organ that actually comes up with a problem when you least expect it. I'll give you an example. I had a client, a female client, who had a job and felt very powerless in her position, and she was overpowered by her male colleagues and male boss, and she had sort of frontal fear to stand up for herself. She was in it for about 5-6 years, and when she quit, 5 months later, she got diagnosed with Hashimoto's. So then you wonder, why not being diagnosed while she was stressed at work and only after she left? Because she was happy when she left, right? She got a new job and she was feeling so much better and comfortable. And that's when the thyroid hit. This is how the thyroid works. So you live your life normally, then a stress trigger happens, so the overpowering colleagues. So you enter, the organ tissue enters the stress phase and stays in the stress phase until you hit regeneration trigger. And for this female client, the regeneration trigger was quitting the job and entering a new company where she was respected. And as that was the regeneration trigger, she enters the regeneration phase, and Hashimoto's is a disease that develops in the regeneration phase. Phase A, right? So this is where one would panic and sort of go to medication, surgery, whatever it is. But actually, this is a body's way to say that I'm healing from the stress that I've encountered for so many years. So all I need you to do is empower, enhance the energy for the body's ways of healing, right? So here in the regeneration phase, of course, we look after the lifestyle, the diet, nutrition, hydration, physical movement, but also we need to resolve the emotional charge around the stress trigger that got her into the stress phase, right? So once we do that work, she's able to get out of that regeneration phase and go into auto-regulation. But if we are not able to do that work, if she entered a different company or enters a relationship that again is overpowering, she's going to be stuck in that chronic cycle with Hashimoto's. Lo and behold, with her, we were able to fix the problem, and now she's not suffering from Hashimoto's. And we had another client who had hypothyroidism. And the emotional conflict with regards to hypothyroidism is inability to get rid of a chunk, inability to speak up. And the limiting beliefs around that are usually, why say something? Nobody listens to me anyway. Whatever I want to say is not relevant. It's as if I'm talking and nobody's paying attention. So with that person, we worked on reframing those beliefs and giving back her voice. And the moment she started speaking up, she spoke up at her work, she spoke up amongst her friends, and within 6 weeks, her thyroid went back to normal range. And you would think, oh my goodness, are you bluffing here? I'm not. And I have a chart that I can show you. And this is the thyroid, the organ. And you can see how the different diseases show up. You can see Hashimoto's, and the blue color means regeneration phase, right? So I don't want you to get into too many details because this is my job to study this. And I'm doing a master's in this work with the focus on thyroid because I just find it so fascinating. And in the area where I live in the Middle East, it's mainly women that suffer from either hyper or hypothyroidism. And that's because, we're not as strong. We feel a little bit overpowered by the archaic structure. And it's my mission to empower them, give them back their voice, and help their body to come into auto-regulation, come back into health. So if you do have a thyroid concern, please get in touch and we can do a 90-minute breakthrough call to really get to the root cause of the problem, or you can sign up to a 3-month or more program and work with me to dissect, empower you with tools, with skills, and analyze your values and really align you to live to your truth, aligned with your truth. That's all for me today. Have a great day.